We're live.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. So, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. Oh my gosh, look, can you see? I'm going to sing John Denver for you. Sunshine.
Oh, we might get copyrighted. Don't do too good, okay?
No,
Do horrible.
everybody has sunshine on their shoulder. But anyway, before we get started, look at this, babies. Look at that. My hairdresser. I had to go this morning to get my hair done because you guys know I'm terrible with my hair, as you know, because I always look like a vagabond half the time. But my lovely, whatever. My lovely hairdresser
It's
today.
like I got these strands that are like trying to get attention over here. Like, get down. No attention for you today.
Look at this beautiness.
You're the beautiness.
You stop it. I told her today that I was going to be with you on a YouTube video, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to so do your hair." So she did me gorgeous mermaid locks.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. That's a shout out to my girl Chastity.
Shout out Chastity.
I was just telling Sonny about her. So I used to volunteer at one of the hospitals here, and I met this one woman that I loved her hair. I'm like, oh God, who does your hair? And she's like, oh, go to my girl Chastity. She cuts hair from her home. She's a beautician that has her own shop in her house. So I'm like, yes. And she was a single mom. And I'm like, okay, I love supporting like single moms because I was a single mom for many years. And she is just a sweetheart. So I went today, told her about this, and she's like, you're going to have the most gorgeous mermaid hair. And
Is it waterproof?
Oh, hell no.
It's a water repellent. I got to cover all the questions.
Get in the ocean. It's over. But
we just jumped into this, folks. Wow, 100 is like jumping up 10 people watching, as in it's 185 right now. Getting some hearts. Put the hearts up there to represent how much you love Carrie. It's not about me at all. Usually I try to throw myself in there, but we are focusing on Carrie, what her plans are, and just I love Carrie so much, and we'll talk about how we met later on. But her and I could get carried away in talks and not even know what the hell we're talking about, and it's just so much fun. Yeah. So Carrie, are you a reseller?
I am a reseller. So, you know, it's so funny. I went to the reseller remix this year and I realized what a peon I am in the reseller world. But because the things that I do are a little bit more unconventional compared to everyone else. So I started my reselling in Facebook, not the marketplace, but groups. Like there's let's go. Do you want me to the history of Carrie's resale life?
Hey, this is all you, Carrie. Whatever you want to say.
All right, let's start it. So I always loved vintage jewelry. I love mid-century jewelry, and I always I loved vintage bracelets because I don't have the skinniest freaking neck here, and um, a lot of mid-century jewelry. Like I don't know how these people they had the skinniest, tiniest necks ever back in the 50s and 60s. These ladies, yeah, tiny, like the size of my wrist. But I always loved vintage jewelry. When I was back in Buffalo, my cousin, unfortunately, she lived in the house that my family lived in. So like all these generations of my family lived in this home, and she was the last person to be living in this home. 7 bedrooms, attic, and a basement. And guess what? She was a hoarder. So she ended up getting breast cancer, and was her hospice reached out and she's like, can you please go help her clear out the house? So I ended up going in and helping her along with her friends. We did a clear out. I did a estate sale for her. I did a garage sale for her. And seeing all of the, like, they have this house. It was a house from the 1920s, Art Deco light fixtures, gorgeous built-ins with stained glass windows. It was amazing. Like, I wish I could have bought this house. The house sold. You're not going to believe this. A 7-bedroom house in Buffalo. This was probably like 8 years ago, it sold for $28,000.
$28,000.
What? And the idiot that bought it tore all the stuff out and resold it for like 80,000. That was it. And tore it anyway. So
Paid,
I kind of,
paid the house off of it.
it was just ridiculous. Like this house was amazing. That's like Buffalo has, beautiful old architecture and stuff. So anyway, I kind of started the fever then. And then when my husband and I decided we were going to move to Las Vegas,
When
I
did you move to Las Vegas?
so I've been in Las Vegas since 2017. That's
Oh,
also, oh my gosh, so many stories.
really? 2017? I got here in 2015 and moved into this house 2018. So we're both new to Vegas.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
We used to come out here for vacation. So I don't, people don't know a lot of things about me. And there's a lot of interesting things we'll be talking about. There's
We're
a lot
gonna find out a lot today.
we're gonna
But
find
not
out.
everything, because there's more to you that people need to
Oh,
follow you on your YouTube channel.
yes. And everybody's so sweet. Oh my God. Thank you guys for so many nice comments. Anyway, so my husband and I, well, actually, when we decided to move here, he wasn't my husband yet.
Oh, he was a prospect.
He was, we were together for 11 years. And once we made the decision to come to Vegas, we didn't want to go south because he had bronchitis and he gets real snuffly and stuff. And humidity is not good for him. So we're like, you know what? Let's go to Vegas. We love coming here. One of my best friends moved here like a few years before us. And so we knew that we had a person here. Like, I didn't want to move somewhere that I didn't have a person I could depend on. And she's my gal. Like, we've been friends for 30 years. My friend Rachel. Love you, Rachel. She's my love doll. Anyway, we knew that we were going to move. So I'm like, Jeffrey Paca, we ain't moving unless you put a ring on it. And there it is. So we ended up, and actually our anniversary is coming up. He was a court officer in New York. We got married at his courthouse by one of our favorite judges on Cinco de Mayo because I said, we're
Cinco de
too
Mayo? That's coming up.
I know. I said, we're two old bags. We're never going to remember our freaking anniversary date if it's just a rando date. So I'm like, let's pick a nice date in May. And that's when we're going to get married. So we're May 5th, 5/5, right? Hey, why not? So we got married and then we ended up moving here in December, or not December, October. And of course, anybody that's from Vegas knows that 2017 was a tragic year. We literally moved here 6 days after shooting. Yeah, that was like crazy, crazy. So sad and tragic. And so many people reached out to us to, make sure that we were okay. And we're like, we're not even there yet, but holy cow, what a way to come into Las Vegas. But the thing that was, tragedies tend to bring closeness, right?
Yeah, unfortunately,
Right?
yeah. Not to make this sad, but one recent one that sticks out to me is my mother-in-law, not my mother, my wife's grandma who passed away. And there
Oh,
was a lot of bumping heads with the family to where some family members, including us, didn't see her. Although we loved her and didn't have anything against her, it's just things within the family, interpersonal things, bumping heads to where when she passed away, it was really heavy on me. Yeah, and it's just like, and I know it was on them, but me not even being a family member, like blood, like them growing up with them, it was just
yeah.
like, this could have been prevented. Why go that route to where you're pushing people away and affecting people? And it was a lesson learned or a reminder. And we did what we could, and we're grateful for her. And we visit her just about at least once or once every 2 months, and it's not too far, but it's unfortunate that has to happen. It doesn't have to go that way.
No,
Positive vibes only here, folks. But
positive.
Carrie, we have 407 people here in
Oh
the chat.
my gosh, hi
Ladies and gents, Carrie has a YouTube channel, and she does. I don't know if she has any YouTube reseller videos yet. I don't think so. But
everybody.
what's your
You
What's your plans with YouTube, Carrie?
video.
Tell the people what they've been waiting for, probably for a long time.
I'm gonna just now listen. Okay, now you guys all know what is Carrie? A
A
free
mermaid.
bird. I'm a free
Oh,
bird,
free bird. She's a free
right?
bird mermaid.
I'm
She
a free bird.
flies and swims wherever she wants.
Yeah, exactly. So and I'm going to tell you, I have to, give love to Mikey and Sonny because these guys,
Me?
they have just, they've been so supportive of me in trying to do some stuff that I've been just a nervous wreck and afraid to even do. So they're highly encouraging and helping me do some stuff. So I'm going to try to dip my toes into this. It's going to be little bits at a time. So please be
Baby
patient.
steps.
Baby steps. Thank you, Tracy. I know, right? So it's going to be little baby steps, little bits here and there. Um, so please be patient with me and stay tuned, and we'll see what happens. But the other news was because of these lovely gentlemen's inspiration, is I did get a whatnot. I'm
She
actually going to be
also Carrie also got a whatnot, folks. I I'm going to try my best to keep up. If there's any moderators in here who could, I'd appreciate it if you could help share Carrie's links and get people to go over, and we'll jump on Carrie, your whatnot. When what do you got going on with whatnot right now?
So this is the deal with my whatnot. I just literally got approved this week. I am going to be hi Granny Fanny.
Hola.
Hi Keisha. I have to do the onboarding and blah blah blah. That's happening on Monday. And then next week I have visitors coming to see me for like Wednesday through Saturday. So I don't want to do the first show like a ding dong city. I want to make sure that I know what I'm doing. As you know, I've already done a few shows. Not, my own show, but so I have an idea of how to do some of the things. I've got Sonny and Mikey that are going to be my knowledge vendors, just for a few things that I want to make sure that I get really nice in there. And I've got to make sure I'm getting blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm hoping to do 2 whatnots a week. Two. I'm not sure what days yet. I'm working. The first one is going to actually be with my son, Dustin. Because do you guys even know I have a son, Dustin? You don't. I have a
There's a lot about Carrie, folks. A lot of all good things, all good things, and I'm glad. Um, well, she gave me a Mikey credit, folks, but it's also people who are here who are supporting you as well. There's a
which
lot of good people who have your back, as in want to see you succeed and are there for you, even if it's just subscribing or liking a video. There's so much positive things, especially recently, that is helping all three of us and other people out in other things that
yeah,
they're going through. That's just keeping us uplifted. Because I almost wanted just to stop for a while, and then I peeked in the comments and I told myself, "Don't look at it," but it's a habit. And I also was looking at, I don't want anybody talking bad about anybody, no matter what direction you're thinking or person
not
or
here for
people. And I was like, I just don't want things to be bumping heads. And that's why I said in the beginning, and we've been into it for about 14 minutes. Folks, this is Carrie's time. That's
yeah,
where the attention is directed to. And there's so much to learn about Carrie and love about Carrie, as I do. And we met a while back because of Mikey invited me, and we went out, and that's where I met Carrie. And folks, she was trying to woo me. She bought me some lobster. She bought me lobster.
Oh, I went right
And
there.
I
I love
insisted. I was like, "I'll buy it." She was like, "No, I'm buying you lobster." I was like, "Wow, a woman who knows what she wants. I'll go for it." So
it.
yeah.
That's
And then Mikey ended up eating the biggest piece of lobster. But
oh, I
yeah.
know. Yeah, we did a first Friday video with lovely Mikey. Oh my god, it's so much fun. And Mikey, oh my god, I can't even stand it. We have so much fun. Like Mikey and I hit it off so well because we're both
Same here.
cuckoo, which is fabulous. Sonny's like the sweetheart angel, and Mikey's the cuckoo bird. But and so am I. And I
Oh,
have the
we're all crazy in our own way. Crazy fun. Crazy fun.
birdness. So we're like we're, whatever
We're
we
like
are.
rubber bands stuck to each
Yeah,
other.
we are.
And
So
it's just, it's not even ricocheting. It's like we want to be untangled, but we don't want to let go of this fun.
yeah,
I have the deluxions,
Del Pumpkins. Del
deluxions.
Pumpkins.
Ladies and gents, this right here, the super chat. Not that I'm asking for any or trying to say anything, but thank you. This super chat right here is going to go to Carrie because she announced she's going on Whatnot
Uh,
and she has YouTube. And with these things, Carrie, do you have a thermal printer? And what are you needing to help you that you don't have right now?
yeah, I need a thermal label printer is literally about it. I do have a regular printer, but I was hoping to get a label printer for the shipping. I already have, you can see, oh, look at that. I got envelopes right up there. I also, you can't, so unfortunately, I tried closing this blind, so I'm sorry, but it's just showing me as the angel I am. Anyway,
It's your aura shining bright.
we were just talking about that, and my
Oh,
aura yellow.
let's, it's
But anyway,
yellow. I'm colorblind.
I know you can't see,
It
but
just glows. Like I don't know
yes.
if it's white or like dingy white. I don't, it doesn't sound very angelic. But let me do a super chat. I have a little video as a thank you, and I want to make some more, get better at them with all that I do. So the deluxions, I had something for you as a thank you. And I also want you to know where this super chat is going. It's going to Carrie. We're gonna help her get
Oh,
her thermal printer and whatever else she needs. We'll do our best to support her. And that's
oh,
what we're here for. Support
you
people and build people up. Stand by, Carrie.
Super chat.
Don't cry, Carrie.
I'm telling you, I do because you know what? You could only hope to have, kindness and love in your life like I have been receiving. And it is just it can be like over it just touches me very deeply. Just very, very touching. And I can't be thankful enough to anybody, everybody, and just oh my gosh, you guys. So anyway, let me finish this story of my lovely Sonny. So we go to
Yes, let's
first
talk about me. Although I said this for Carrie, let's go ahead and
let me do
talk
this.
about me here.
So he talks about the lobster, but there's another part that I want to talk about.
Let's
So
talk about it.
okay.
Get your
So
popcorn.
and it's not as long, but I don't know. I go on tangents because
Hey,
I
it
can't keep
we got another hour, my friend. Hour, hour and 10 minutes.
oh boy. I can fill that up in one minute for 800 minutes.
Yeah. With no
But
breaths.
so we're walking along the first Friday thing and just doing goofy stuff and having fun. And, me and Sonny are just walking and chatting and I'm getting to know him. And it's so funny because he has so many similarities to the long suffering Jeffrey Parker, my husband. Uh,
He's awesome. I like Jeffrey Parker.
I'll finish that story, Lisa. I'm so sorry. Anyway,
Thanks for
my,
the reminder. That's what we do.
I, that's what I know. Up on a tangent. So my
So
husband in the military. He was in the Air Force and the National Guard. He was also overseas. He was in before the Desert Storm, the other thing that happened over there. Who knows? And then he also worked as security, like Sonny was at the Wynn. Mine was at the Venetian. And now Jeffrey Parker is an investigator for the DA's office for Clark County right now. So he's doing super fantastic. He loves his job. So anyway, so we're walking and talking, and he's giving me all this information. And we walked by this gentleman that was selling some pictures, and I believe he was a vet. And he was selling some of his pictures on the street. Everybody's just walking by this guy. Who doesn't walk by him? Oh, that guy. That one right over there. Backwards, so I don't know which way. This one right here.
backwards, man, backwards.
You couldn't do it either. That dude right there walks up and starts talking to this guy, finding out that he was also a veteran and he was making this artwork that was
Oh,
really.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
And who bought it? And who supported this man out of the kindness of his heart? That one. That was when it sealed the deal that Sonny is one of my BFFs. because his kindness and generosity is always glowing and shining out of him. So there we go. Okay.
And
So
that's just the start. That's just walking across the street to the corner. But folks,
yeah,
we'll if you have questions, please answer them, and I'll try to highlight them, and we're gonna answer them as fast as we can. But fast for us may be minutes. There's what not so and Mikey. Um, yes, I know this could go for me and Carrie, and we'll both tackle it. But yes, our goal is to, and we've done this not only just gonna do for Carrie, but we've done for other people, and people have done for us. So Mikey and I switch turns when this week's been a little busy, but when we take turns on whatnot, we take turns to bring people in because we don't always have the same people, even though we're always together, and that's a good way of supporting one another. And Carrie's going to be added to one. I think you said either Monday or Tuesday.
Monday is my onboarding. I
Right.
could go on Tuesday.
I think the onboarding, if they picked it up, may take like 2 or 3 days.
Okay, then
But you could ask them, be like, look, I have a whole squad of Carrie
yeah,
fans, mermaids, your mermaids, and they might be able to push it and get you up there faster. But we're
yeah.
gonna try to work on a plan, and they're called raids, and we'll push everybody over there to Carrie, not just once, but several times. But we do that for other people as well, especially if somebody's not on after us. After us, we try to help somebody, even if we don't know
Right.
them. We find somebody that's kind of similar that you're all gonna enjoy.
Who doesn't love a community like that that helps and support each other? It's just absolutely amazing. Who doesn't want to be part of that, right? Okay, so let me answer Lisa's question. Lisa, that and before. So the story of reselling in Vegas. So we get here the week of that. We get here in October, and my husband, very lovely man, he he he's like, you know what? You don't have to just do whatever you want. You just, whatever. So I ended up getting my, I started selling on Facebook. And again, I said in Facebook groups, if you go on Facebook and like go to the search and type in vintage, you will find 800 vintage jewelry groups, clothing groups, blah, 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 blah. And some of those people are getting really good prices. And, and everybody's like, oh, eBay, screw eBay. I only pay the 3% PayPal because I invoice my own. I do my own shipping. The labels go through ShipStation and PayPal. And that's how I do it. So I sell like in a few different groups on there. And it's just easy and fabulous. So that's how I started. And then I went, I was selling some stuff on one of these Facebook groups. And this woman was local. And she's like, well, I live local. Instead of charging me shipping, can we just meet up somewhere? Because she lived near me. Met her, Renee, very lovely lady. And turns out she has a booth at Charleston Antique Mall here. And she's like, you should just get a booth. And I'm like, man, maybe I should. And I did. And that
Maybe
is
you should.
almost 5 years now that I've had a booth at Charleston. So, and I've been doing pretty well over there. Can I tell you, they're also a fabulous group of people. And I know a lot of people, booths aren't maybe the best thing for them. You have to figure that out for yourself.
Mm-hmm. You do.
And the first, you're not making money because you don't have your people that come to look for you yet. And at Charleston, I have my crew. I sell my miniatures there right now. All right. So I'm going to tell you, I was a punk rock girl way back in the day, right? And this whole new thing with Wednesday and all the goth stuff coming back. Yes. So my booth is it's like half goth, half miniatures, half mid-century. I know it's 1.5, but that's okay because nobody said math has to be a wonderful thing in this conversation. But all of that fun, amazing stuff goes on at that booth, and I have my people in there that come and find me for my stuff. So I enjoy having that booth. Also, if you think about it, it's like a storage unit that makes money. So why not?
It is. And I just got a storage unit, and
I know
family's here, like I've been saying, and you got to meet my brother-in-law, which after this, folks, at 1:30, I am going to have a video of us and Mikey. We went out reselling my version. Mikey has his, and
Yeah.
some of the stuff he said inside his and mine was a wake-up call, folks. I am not the best reseller, but I do well reselling. And I've been a little busy, and it's been catching up to me. And I say I want to be at home, and I do, and I mean it. And I need to show that and do work from home more. So I won't be away from YouTube, not at all. I just won't be out as active as I have been because I want to be here more than anything. I love being home. Carrie, we're gonna go through. I think we got you your with the support of everybody. I think we might be able to get you your thermo
Uh-huh.
printer maybe faster than what you thought. Um, she donated another 5. Apparently, I don't know how to super chat. Love you both. Hugs, hugs, hugs. You look so beautiful
Tell
and
Tucky.
lighter than air, Carrie. You're an angel.
I know. Well, again. Oh, this hand.
All right, we got some little fun videos to share with you. Uh, thank you once again, and
Super chat.
all right. Oh, did it just skip? Okay. So there's that one. And folks, I'm not trying to bypass any of your comments. I'm trying to source through them, but there's a lot of comments, a lot of love for Carrie. And I am so happy because that's the
Oh,
direction we are focused on is Carrie. Carrie, good vibes, focus on Carrie. No other things about that. We're moving forward and we're moving up, and we want you to do the same thing.
we're
So
moving up.
um Mary's coming
Oh
to
my
Vegas
God.
soon. Gonna meet her. Really good person. We talk back and forth more than people know. I talk to a lot of people more than people know. I just don't go around sharing conversations. That's personal. And
Correct.
also just really good to have folks. It's good to have people that you could talk to and just know they're gonna talk to you right and be there for you and not make you feel like you're
Right.
bad or down. Not to say that anybody's doing that. I'm just saying, like, there's really good people in here in the community as well as you all visiting. Nothing but good things in the comments, and that's all I hoped for. I didn't want any drama or anything. And we're moving on, like I said.
I
Mary donated $10. This is going towards your good vibes. Yes. Carrie, you know people are gonna be looking at that. You're
it's
gonna be
good.
looking at more than just the good vibes, Carrie.
Was it try? Well, maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
Hold on, folks. Thank you, Mary. This is going to Carrie.
Super chat.
Oh, you
Uh,
guys, come on.
everyone loves Carrie. Can't wait to watch your journey.
Thank
And
you.
you're gonna watch it here soon. So good to see you, Carrie, Sonny. You are great too. I'm all right. I'm all right, but I love Carrie. I love me some Carrie, and I think if you love Carrie as much as I do, or maybe even more, show it with some emojis, some hearts up in there.
Oh my gosh,
Um,
you guys.
Carrie and Sonny
I have,
Ramos. Hi, Elizabeth.
I
Elizabeth in the house.
have no idea what's happening, but
A lot.
so beside whatnot, so let's talk about some more fun stuff that is coming up. So I'm gonna do. I didn't get to finish talking about my whatnot, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing 2 shows a week. The first one I'm gonna do one a week with my son, who I have my touchstone kid that lives here. All the rest of my children live back east. As I'm sure you guys all know, because if you heard me talk, you all. If you don't know, I'm from Buffalo, New York, originally, and I think you all know I'm a big supporter of the city, of the Buffalo Bills, of the Buffalo Sabres, of Buffalo. Blah, 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 blah. I don't like buffalo wings on
Is
my
that like
burger.
a high school team, the Buffalo Bills?
Oh, we're not going to talk. I like America's team, but the new America's team, and it ain't yours. Be quiet. So, anyway. Listen, if you have passion for your football team and stay on that bandwagon through thick and thin and people dying on the field, oh my gosh, right? Wasn't it a crazy year for the Bills this year? Those
Crazy.
guys had 8-foot blizzard that I try to encompass the spirit of Buffalo. If you've ever been or if you know people from Buffalo, we're called the city of good neighbors because they have so many crazy things like the snowstorms and things that happen. Everyone knows you help your neighbor, you help each other out. And we try to really, I try to put that vibe out there because that's how I was raised. That is how I always was um, out there. I raised my children to be that way. I can't even tell you the beautiful stuff that oh my God, don't tuck in.
And people want to help too, Carrie, because you have a good heart.
Like, I don't expect this. Like, this, I mean, seriously, I love you to pieces. Oh my God. Like, I am so grateful. I can't even begin to tell you. You have no idea. I'm going to go cry after this for a while because
It's
just,
okay to cry. These are
okay.
happy tears.
They are happy tears and super huge, grateful, ridiculous. I'm, thank you. I'm just going to say thank you and zip it and zip it. But anyway, so we
Hold on,
move.
Carrie. Hold on. Let's thank her again because that's what we do. We appreciate
Do
you
it.
very much.
Super chat.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me try. We're going to just behave. So,
Yes. Let's
back.
do that.
Oh my God, you guys. You
We're gonna
guys.
get you there.
I don't even know what to say. Like, seriously. It's like, you know what? I just like to be my goofy little old self, and you never expect people to enjoy your style of goofiness. But I promise there will be a lot of goofiness coming up. So, the plans, I got to finish that because, again, here's the tangent lady. Um, Doing the whatnot, starting the whatnot. I'm hoping to do 2 shows a week, one with my son, because we're going to hit up, as I was trying to explain before, we're going to try to hit up and do some things like the 90s/2000s type, between ephemera, cards, comic books, all kinds of, I have all kinds of fun things that I think will appeal to, that. And then the other show is just going to be the mermaid. The mermaid is, and you know what? Oh my gosh, Granny Fanny.
But wait, there's more.
I just, you have no idea how much I
I'm gonna
appreciate.
save that for me. Now let me give
Okay.
it. Oh.
Hold on.
I'm gonna take them all, folks. You better catch them yourself. Those are mine. Save those for later when I feel a little bum, which is rare. Um, Granny
So,
Franny, thank you so much. Here's a little show appreciation, but I try to do more than just these clips, folks. I try to show we all try to show this, not just me. We always pay it forward in ways that people don't see, and
yes.
we are grateful for every one of you. This is for you. Thank you on top of many other thank yous.
Super chat.
And that's not it, Carrie. We're gonna tackle these. Did I miss it? Okay, that's not it. We're getting you your printer. We got you your printer, I believe already. Um, and then I'll help you with it. All right, here we
Yeah.
go. Best of luck, Carrie.
Thank you so much, Vintage Gigi.
Super chat.
And then Bob has been following for a while, several months, emailed me, good conversations, emails. I try to keep up with everybody in emails. And Carrie, are you ready for the emails as well? I know you kind of worked with it a little bit, but now it's going to be all directed to you and
Yeah.
questions about you. And are people welcome? Where can people follow you to ask questions for reselling jewelry? I know you've been helping me lately with jewelry, but there's
Yeah.
other things you know about. What are things you like to resell?
Oh my God. If I could turn this thing around, you'd see this is my scary office area. Um, Here, I'll do a scary view. Here, don't be frightened now. Don't think badly of Carrie.
Well, she got a wall. I got a wall too. Huh. That's not bad at all. I'm gonna see my garage. I think your camera's possessed.
So this is my office, but I also all right, so the long suffering Jeffrey Parker. We finally got one of our cars into the garage because he moved all the boxes to the side. And most of the boxes, of course, are mine and my stuff. So, what kind of things do I like to sell? You know what? I try to find things that are different and interesting. I mean, they're different and interesting to me. They may not be to you, but usually somebody always enjoys them. I love, which I haven't really started selling yet because they're very hard to give up, but I love vintage Barbies. So I have Barbie stuff. I have Bratz. I have Monster High. I have miniatures. I have a ton of vintage jewelry that I've been hanging on to because it's very hard to look. You know what? And this is where I'm like, I got to get rid of this this hoarder mentality or whatever. Let it go, lady. But now with whatnot, I'm gonna have a beautiful um I'm gonna have a beautiful way of being able to sell these things. I also love like vanity items, you know, like I love little lipsticks and compacts and hankies, scarves, gloves, hats, all of that mid-century like ladies items are just some of my favorite. One thing that I really love that I don't know, you know, I don't always talk about a lot. Sunny kind of knows, but ephemera. Oh my gosh, if you can find things from like the late 1800s and early 1900s on paper, the reason they're so amazing is they were not meant to be held on to for 100 years.
Now
And
with the ephemera, because I've
yeah,
just learned I've heard people say what ephemera is, but not
mhm.
until recently did I understand what it was because I finally looked at it. What is ephemera for those who don't know?
Paper goods. It's literally paper items, pamphlets, booklets, cards, letters. It's like paper type items that were not meant to be saved. Like I have instruction books on cars from the 70s, right? Like car books about selling like some. I mean, these are like the super hot rod cars, and how many people are like love car stuff. I had a big lot of antique travel brochures from the early 1900s, like that were actually from this area. Now, I have a guy that I get these mystery boxes from back in Pennsylvania, and for some, he always ends up with a lot of ephemera for me, which is amazing. I've actually sold some of these pamphlets for like $75 because it's something that's not meant to be saved. It was like
So
something
they're
that
rare. In other words, also bolos.
it's just amazing. This one of the books that I had, this and some of it again, it's hard.
Holy!
It
Oh,
is
we gotta get to this.
okay.
I just seen something, but we're gonna. I don't want to cut Carrie off, but I also don't want people who are
Go.
here wanting to help you, you know,
Do it.
and support you and lag on showing thanks. Wow, wow, Carrie. I'm
Oh,
like I'm pressing buttons over here. I can't get right myself.
Super chat.
Bob, thank you, and continue
Bob.
to be you with the good heart. I get good vibes from him. Did it skip over it? No, there it goes. Did it skip over it? I need to go up. It skipped all the way down. There's a lot that it skipped down on. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, Gary. Oh man. We're gonna get you several thermal printers.
Oh.
Oh geez, folks, it skipped all the way down, so I have to scroll up, but I'm not trying to
Well,
skip.
he's doing that. So this
Yeah.
book from the 1920. It was a touring book for women to be able to take a trip by themselves to the Southwest. Very specific carriages, and they had like oh my gosh, what is the word? Chaperones for them.
Hmm.
It was one of the most amazing things I ever. This booklet, it was amazing. And oh my god, I got a really amazing one. Thank you, Denise.
It,
Um,
it keeps going. Hold on.
Super chat.
Oh, it skipped down again. There it goes. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
oh, Linda.
Um, I'm not blessing anybody, folks. I'm just being myself.
Yeah.
You are a blessing to us.
Yes.
You really are. We got where's it at? There's so much comments popping in. Is like want to take me all the way down. Here, Denise.
Thank you, Denise.
Yes, thank you.
Super chat.
You get a kiss.
I do, or Denise does.
No, Denise,
Oh,
you have enough.
boo.
Linda.
Carrie, we're gonna be here.
Super chat.
You, you could go until I catch up.
Okay.
The comic.
So this other booklet that I have, oh my gosh, it's a boys man booklet meant for teenage boys. It's from the 40s, I think. Oh my gosh, like this again, something not meant to keep forever, but something very interesting in this booklet. Oh, that's my girl right there. That's my Erica. Love you.
Stand by on Erica, because I want to know how you know Erica, because I know you recognize a lot of people,
You.
your usernames, and in person. Stand by.
Super chat.
This
How do you know?
all right, so this lovely babe, I met her last year. I went out and met her, and we just really hit it off. She lives in Washington, and she is also a Barbie gal. So we completely connected over vintage Barbies. Oh my God, this girl, she is. She told me that she's a magnet for cute things. She sure as heck is. She's a sweetheart, Erica, and she's also a singer and has put out her own record. And she is a love doll from way back, whatever. And actually, I just saw her recently. We just went to dinner. She comes into town for, thank you, K-Matt. She just came into town recently. She loves that show Supernatural, and they do like
I
Supernatural.
do too. Yeah, it was good.
And that's what she comes to town for. And then I'm the lucky one that gets to meet her and go have dinner and we chat. And she has got me so many amazing things because man, she's got some estate sales near here that are fabulous. She gets so much amazing vintage. Now I like the older Barbies because they resonate with me from when I was young. And she likes the Barbies from her generation and gem dolls. So if anybody ever has any gem dolls, let me know because I want to help my gal out here because she loves the gem dolls. I like the Barbies from the 60s to the very early 70s because that's when I was playing with them.
So now that you're gonna have a YouTube channel, would this be something you and your friend maybe you're both interested in collaborating together to share some of this information and teaching people about it?
Ooh,
I think that would be really good.
Erica would be perfect because she is a smarty pants.
We have K-Matt, Red Queen. I believe this is Karen. Super chat. I think, is this Karen K-Matt? Did you add to your name? I don't remember the Red Queen, unless there's two K-Mats, two different people, or you have a second channel. But thank you.
In Wonderland. That's amazing.
Super chat.
Love it.
Oh my gosh.
So that's the story of Erica. Muddy. Thank you.
Super chat.
I'm sorry I cut you off.
Just blowing kisses.
So sorry. Folks, I am not trying to miss out on anybody, but the chat is going crazy on my end.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Pam. Hi, Pam. I know I can't see the chat. You know why? Because I want to pay attention and tell you guys, I'm just giving you all my attention and love, not looking at stuff, just blabbing away here.
That's what we do. We blab.
Super chat.
There we go. Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
You keep making me like my feels when I see you want to cry, because I've seen Carrie cry, folks. Nothing to be bragging about. But I've seen Carrie cry for sad reasons and good reasons out of joy, and it pours out. And when somebody cries for both and it's touching, it gets like right on the skin of your heart where it's like you're gonna make me cry. But it's so good because of the love. The love feels so good when you feel welcome and comfortable in your own skin.
So kind to me. I'm a stranger, really. I mean,
But are you?
Not, but I am.
But people have been following you around for a while, but now you're gonna have your own foundation of focusing on you.
Yes. So the continuing saga of what the heck I'm doing. So on my whatnot, I don't know what I'm going to sell every week. You never know. It's going to be like a grab bag of surprises because I've got so many Oh my gosh, people, you have no idea. Stop. So on my Instagram, I want to try to I think I showed a picture of my frightening garage. I'm thinking I'm going to try to do like a box a week out of my garage so we can all see what I've got. I've got so much stuff to do and separating and fixing and trying to still get my house together because I haven't gotten my house together yet since I moved in November. And you know, coming up, I will be going to visit my Joni.
And who is your Joni? Who is this
Don't-
cutie
I'll,
Joni name?
I'll hold the phone there, sir. We're going to show you who the Joni
All right.
is.
Let's say thank you to we Wismies, and
I,
then
I,
we show Joni. And
you,
then
thank you. You are, I just can't even right now. I can't.
Super chat.
here, let me get Carrie on the big screen.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Beautiful hair.
I'm terrible. Do you see that?
It's
That's
Johnny,
my,
I think.
that is my and I'm, woo, woo. There she is. Okay, now the funny story about this. So again, with my whatnot starting, I'm not sure exactly when because next Wednesday, one of my really good friends, Carrie from Buffalo, is coming to town with her boyfriend. They're going to come and stay with me in my mermaid room. And my lovely daughter went to Sam's Club, and you can't tell what that is. That's Tim Hortons coffee. That will be delivered in person to Carrie next week. And there's my little Joni Angel that I will be going to give love to her in May. So I'm going to be gone for almost 5 weeks, but I'm going to be doing what? How do I even have words?
Sometimes you don't. It's just saying thank you.
You're so kind. You're so kind. And thank your husband. If he's like my long suffering Jeffrey Parker, I know exactly how he is. Oh my God.
You got
Oh
me teary eyed, Carrie.
I know. I can't even right now. So Wednesday, my friend, thank you. And I think I'm saying your name right. Are you in Kentucky, Deltuckians? Or are you from Kentucky? Or what is your Tucky? Because I can tell you. So
Let me tell you.
and I say we have a place called Ransomville that we call see right. Oh, this way. No,
I don't know if that works. I did that on another video, and they're like, "Sonny, you're pointing the wrong way."
I know because it's backwards. Look at you.
But we don't need to be perfect.
Sonny are both crying because this is just amazing. Like thank you. You're
Thank you, right here, and thank you all.
yes. I really don't have words because thank you, Deltuckian. But yeah, I want
Super chat.
that's where that name came from.
I like the way you say it. I feel like I'm just ripping it.
You are ripping. If you
I'm not doing good.
Because I had a Ransel Tucky near me. Oh my gosh. Are these my Canadian loves that I absolutely thank you. Thank you, Star. Oh my God. I love loonies and toonies, and I actually have some still, But yeah, did you see my grand with the Tim Hortons coffee? And FYI, Tim Horton played for the Buffalo Sabres. Just saying. I know he's a Canadian boy, but he did dip down and hung out with us. Oh, you guys are just beautiful. Yes, I love my Canadian family. I think
Me too. They're coming in on viewing us, and I love seeing stuff and things that like from other states or countries from all over, and I try to do shout outs because you never know who's watching and who's from where. So I see something, and I'm like, hey, shout out to you,
Yes.
and it's kind of cool how people come out of the woodworks and
Dude,
they're like, "Hey, that's me," and I was like, "Yes, like it was for you." You
it
know?
was for you. Yeah, I'm super close to Canadians because Buffalo's like the Canada of the United States. Um, we're literally 2 seconds away. You just cross the river. You're in Canada. And FYI, back in my youth, I worked at Swiss Chalet because Swiss Chalet was in Buffalo for a while till they pulled out, which made every person in Buffalo very sad. So we all go up to Fort Erie and up in Niagara and go get our Swiss Chalet. I can tell you, my family's been drinking that sauce for years.
What is it for? What kind of sauce?
I
Like
can't. You know what?
barbecue, or is it like a ketchup?
No, there's no, it's not like that. It's a hot sauce. I don't know how to explain it, but if you've ever had Swiss Chalet sauce, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's indescribable. It's delicious. They do rotisserie chicken, ribs, and the most amazing French fries. I don't know how they do their French fries, but they come out. They're a regular French fry, but they come out a little tasting sweet. They don't put sugar. I don't know if it's a double fry or what it is, but they're the most amazing French fries and this sauce. That's all I got to say. And my son, because I have a few sons, my middle child plays roller derby for Toronto.
What? Can I
Yeah.
get some signatures? Throw it up on eBay. I'm just joking.
Well, he does have a famous photo that he does.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
that.
Let's get this thank you in.
Super chat.
Do you know what
Because
I'm saying, Sonny? I think
there's more.
that's
You
gonna
showed
be
me, I believe.
that's gonna be a reveal on one of my YouTubes. We'll talk about my famous son later. Jackie,
Jackie. Hi, Jackie. I've got to meet Jackie.
you got to meet her, or you're going to meet her?
No, I've got to meet Jackie. She's even invited me into her home.
Oh, is Jackie local?
I believe so. I believe this is the correct Jackie I'm thinking about. Because there's 3 of them that are on here, but I believe this is the Jackie.
Thank you so
And then
much,
yeah,
Jackie.
and I got to meet her son, I believe. If this is the correct Jackie I'm thinking
Okay.
about. Oh, we have this. Stand by.
Super chat.
And we're gonna take care of these because I really want to thank them and
Yes.
not keep interrupting you because that's kind of rude of me, and I'm not trying to be.
Gina,
Gina, did you meet Gina?
I did meet Gina, right? We met her at the Reseller Remix.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you went, but
Yep.
yes.
Yeah, I was there. I was
I
there.
don't remember. I got a bad memory, but she's been great.
Gina's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she's also a Whatnot, folks. Gina is on Whatnot. And
Yeah.
so for those who have Whatnot and other things like this to help support others, although the focus is Carrie on this live, we do have a reseller
Put 'em
cartel.
up.
Mikey and I run it, and we ask who has Whatnot. Go back in there and plug in your information. The
Ah,
more your information sits somewhere, rather than just your own content, and people welcome it, is better than you saying, "Hey, can I put it in there?" We're asking you for it, so put your content in there when we ask for it. I don't want to have it as a free for all, just post whatever, and there is a being too much and rants. We're trying to make it simpler to kind of narrow down when we ask questions, or if you have a question, ask me and I'll make a post and you could follow up on that so people could go to it rather than what was that comment that I had, and now you're searching through all these comments, you're looking for a post and narrowing down, or even assist other people. You may have answers what people are looking for, so that's welcomed.
great idea.
Yeah. Gina, thank
Super chat.
And then we got the merchants, Mary Garcia.
I know. I will. I know, Mary. I'm sorry. I'm on my iPad.
Yeah, we're gonna. It was staticking earlier, and she is on Wi-Fi, and mine isn't the best. But yes, I think there's so much that has been given right now to Carrie that she'll be able to get a mic, and we'll go look for that and share that adventure, and get
Yes.
Mikey involved too. So
Yes. Mikey's good with that.
yeah, he is good. But there's a lot of other good people too. So
Thank you, Mary.
695 people in here, folks. Hit the thumbs
What?
up button, like and subscribe to Carrie, and also myself and Mikey Bags of Money.
Yes,
Um,
please.
this is amazing. This is what you hope for when you bring in people to see the kind of person I admire and love and share with the world, because it's selfish if I don't. So, Carrie, I'm glad you took a step forward, because Carrie used to say, "No, I am not going on YouTube." What made you change your mind?
These guys. Simple answer. These guys.
But there has to be other people that you come across that maybe say, "Hey, Carrie, why don't you have a YouTube?" Or "You should
There's
do
so
one."
many
People can
people that
encourage
say
it.
it,
There's a lot of people.
but I can't. I mean, so many people like say it, and I'm like, am I that interesting? People want to
You're
see.
amazing.
Oh, I know. But if you know, listen. I'm not like the kind. I don't like brag about myself. I'm not. I don't think I'm the most fabulous person on the face of the earth. I just try to be lighthearted, funny, sincere, and
700 people.
share the goofiness that is me. Um, but that's it. But people are asking, so I want to do it for them. Seriously, that's mostly it. I don't care what I get out of it. It's just, me just blabbing away again
Mhm.
and just maybe
You
showing.
you do without expecting.
Yeah, I don't want to, I don't know. That's what I got to say about it.
Yeah, you just want to be yourself and enjoy yourself, and you want other people, like when we're together and had the flea market, the swap meet. You're just being yourself, enjoying yourself around good company.
Absolutely,
And we
100%.
were too. You're amazing company. We're okay, but you're amazing company.
Oh,
And I did see how Mikey stole you for majority of the time. I see what he did there, and
you
it's
know,
okay
family
because
with
there's love for everybody.
there. Well, because we couldn't find you for a while. We didn't know where you were, so we just.
Mikey was making sure y'all didn't find me.
Oh, that's how. Okay, you didn't just disappear
I
around the
just hearsay, as in I say.
it's so it's so hearsay. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we just went down that one row. You were down another row. We didn't know where the heck you were, and that was about it. But it was
No,
fun.
I like things like that when people are together, and it's kind of like how we met.
Yeah.
Um, and there's more to that story.
Ooh.
The lobster, Mikey
Yeah.
eating it. We were attached at the hip, like from the beginning to end. Like,
Yeah,
hi, and it was just like inseparable from that moment. And
they
you did
made
you
me
did cover it.
they made me lick a statue.
But I like people to have those moments and not always look at it like, no, I want Carrie for me. I like people,
Oh,
especially because we haven't done this, like gone out on our own and
right.
done things like this together. So it's like I enjoy people enjoying them, even if I'm not right there, but I'm able to witness it. And for me, my mental happy bank collection inside my head, I'm like, I love moments like that. And I'm blessed to have you as a friend, and thankful and blessed to have other people that are just like you out there that I wish people would share and highlight if they could, if they want to step forward or not, but send good vibes to them and let them know they're appreciated, because you're very appreciated, Carrie.
Oh my gosh, so appreciative and just good vibe. Seriously, this sounds like so ridiculous, I'm sure, to some people, but I'm telling you, I remember the year that we decided we were going to move to Vegas, and then I married Mr. Jeffrey Parker. Um, I that year, my family had a whole bunch of things that I know, a whole bunch of things that happened in my personal life and stuff that you have to come to a point where you're just like, this is not fighting me any longer, this is not going to bring me down. And I decided, you know what, I'm just going to choose to be happy and as positive as I can. Honestly, sometimes it's as easy as choosing it. I know some people maybe don't believe that philosophy, but it's so true. Like 2017 was my year, and I'm like, you know what? This is the year of positivity and just being happy. And that was when I made all the big changes, marrying Jeffrey Parker. And you know, it's so funny. So I know in that in the Mikey video, there was, nobody owns me. So my name is Snyder-Parker. And if you've hung out with me, and I've told you the story of me and Jeffrey Parker getting married, I enjoy saying, I when I got, I didn't have a very good first marriage. That we're just going to say that. And the second time around, when I got him after 11 years of being together, and we decided to do it, I took back my maiden name, which is Snyder, and then I took on his name. And my famous phrase is, "He does not own me." That is why I got Snyder-Parker. So that's
I'm glad you brought that. I'm glad you brought that up to net that right there.
Yeah.
The merchants, Mary Garcia. Thank you.
Super chat.
Yeah. So that's just it's a phrase of mine. If you know me and you've seen me, that phrase has come out of my mouth many times. So that was not, thank you, Joanne. That was not the first time for that phrase for people that are close to me. And for some reason, I love to say Jeffrey Parker with a Southern accent, because doesn't it sound better? Mr. Parker, I do declare. I don't know. It just sounds great. So
was that on Princess and the Frog?
Was it? Maybe.
I think the character was named Mr. Parker too.
Listen,
it's like the Southern Belles, the
you could
Golden Girl voices.
I like making up crazy voices and stuff, but Mr. Parker just sounds, I don't know, interesting. And everybody's like, why do you call him by his full name? Because he goes by Jeff, or he goes by JP or whatever, but I always refer to him as Jeffrey Parker. I'll tell you, you want to hear that story?
Yes, but I'll tell you right now, before you start that, when Carrie was bringing up Mr. Jeffrey Parker, I took it as like, she goes, oh, and Mr. Jeffrey Parker is going to be there. And I'm like, whoa, who's this Jeffrey Parker? Who's this Mr. Jeffrey Parker? Because I thought it was like royalty or a celebrity. So I'm on Google, like, who is Jeffrey Parker? Jeffrey Parker, Las Vegas. Like, I was trying to figure it out, and I was keeping it to myself. I'm so silly like that. I kept it to myself, and then after a while, she was like, yeah, I need to introduce you to my husband, Jeffrey Parker. And I was like, I thought it was like some celebrity, but he is amazing. He is awesome. I like Jeffrey Parker. We get along. We have some brewskis when we see each other. He's been a little under the weather lately. I could relate to bronchitis. I've had that twice, especially when I've been out to Virginia when I was stationed there and trained there in the Carolinas. So I could relate to how sucky that feels. And I hope he gets better soon. Joan, thank you very much. We're going to give you a little video for you. Thank you.
Super chat.
So here's a quick story, the quick story of the Jeffrey Parker. So
it keeps going.
Oh my gosh.
So thermal printer, microphone, ring light. I think they helped cover it all.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I promise I will repay you in
hugs and kisses,
joy, kisses, hugs, and just fun times, hopefully to uplift and give you some joy in your day. That's going to be my promise. I'm hoping I can do all that for you guys. All right, so do you want to hear the story of Jeffrey Parker, or you want to do a thank you first? What do you want to do?
Okay, we'll do a thank you. Okay. And then start Jeffrey.
Super chat.
So we, Jeffrey Parker and I,
Super chat.
Sherry, thank you. You guys.
Super chat.
All right, do a whole bunch of thank yous, then I can tell the story. Oh my God.
Super chat.
Oh.
Carol.
Super chat.
This is amazing.
Are you the share? That I
Super chat.
Sonny and Cher.
can't share. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, folks, this is a lot, and it's all going to Carrie.
Christy,
$1, $2, good vibes is equally just as welcome and appreciated, but not needed. But thank you.
this girl is one sassy good time. I
I
love
like
this.
sassy people.
She's a doll. Give Christy a thank you.
We gotta let's give her a thank you.
Super chat.
We met her at Reseller Remix.
There was there it goes. Bob.
Thank you, Bob. That's a twofer. Bob.
Yeah. Clever.
Super chat.
Yeah, I think you're gonna retire.
Oh, you know what? So honestly, when we moved to Las Vegas, we moved here to be semi-retired, and oh, we moved here.
Super chat.
We moved here to be semi-retired. Can I tell you, Parker has been enjoying. I've been making him some yummy, yummy food. We made some French onion soup this week, beef stroganoff. Oh, thank you, Lisa.
Super chat.
My son smoked an apple pie.
Smoked an apple pie?
Oh,
Like barbecue smoke? Because I don't want to think
he did. He
like I
did
want to think.
smoked the pie and then he baked it.
Smoked the
And,
pie and baked it.
yeah, my son is pretty inventive. We'll have to have you over for a barbecue. Remember the barbecue?
I've never heard of a smoked pie.
Exactly. That's my boy. Thank you, Dina.
Super chat.
Oh my gosh, Maritza.
Yeah. Oh.
Super chat.
Oh my gosh. Swedish.
Super chat.
I know it's cutting you off, but we
It's
got
okay.
we got thank yous. And we thank everybody, folks. Again, we thank everybody.
Debbie, thank you. I thank everybody.
Super chat.
Super chat.
So my son is
I think we're good.
he's
We
like a
could get some
chef.
comments.
My son works at Vamps. Did you know that?
Advance?
Vamps.
What is VAPS?
So if anybody watches the Gold and Silver Pawn, and there's the guy. Thank you, Debbie. Oh,
Member. I got a member. Maritza Campos. Thank you, folks. I do have memberships. If you want to support the channel, you can choose. I think there's two options on there. There's some things I want to implement and be more a part of in the memberships, but nothing big, nothing crazy. No pressure to do it. It's all a thank you. Or a way to support anybody that has the memberships and get to that kind of level to grow. And a lot of this for the numbers of the insider says a lot of good things to me, and also what I'm doing to pay it forward, as well as Carrie, because Carrie does it too. And I know a lot of people out there in the social media world do it, and some people don't even have social media but are on their following and also doing good things. And it's all about just doing what you could afford to do and being happy with things. And Carrie said this a little bit in the beginning, and then I backed her up with you do things without expecting anything.
right.
And I think that's really good to just focus on. And although sometimes we get caught up in wanting to help, a lot of times we forget to help ourselves. And I think we all need that. We all need this support group and support system just like this, even if it's just a thumbs up, hi, hello, and good vibes, even if you're not a commenter. It's all welcomed and it's felt and it's encouraging. So thank you. I do have one for this as a member.
Yee-haw! Round up the team, we got another one.
I've always liked that one.
That's adorable.
Holy bajolies. Hold on. Hold on, folks. Holdy. We're not even almost done. This is oh
Did I hear?
holy bajolies, folks. There's too much to keep up with. I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we got Maritza. Scrolling down, we got Jonathan. Jonathan, you are coming too. Oh, and I'm glad this reminded me of it. Jonathan, are you coming? And anybody else who's in here right now and gonna watch after the live ends, who catches up on this live? Any of y'all coming to here next month for the Trash to Cash podcast? Carrie, are you going?
Me, Carrie?
Yeah, you, Carrie.
Oh, I don't even know what it is.
Folks, I've already told her this, and you'll see it in the video at 1:30. But we only got like 15 minutes left, 17 minutes. Let me know in the comments if you're gonna be coming over to the Trash Cash podcast. We're gonna be giving away a ticket right now. Jonathan, thank you. Let me give you a thank you right here, and I'll cover that. And then we're gonna try to get everybody else who throw in donations. I really want to cover the comments too. It's not about donations or anything, but I don't want anybody feeling left out, and that's not my intention.
No left out here.
Super chat.
I'll tell the story of Jeffrey Parker later.
Okay,
Stay tuned.
but this is what's good, folks, is that Carrie's gonna have her own platform to be talking herself and go live, hopefully.
That I adopted. This is my adopted daughter.
Jordan thinks.
Yes, and I love her. And
we mentioned her in a video at 1:30.
Where? Everywhere, googly eyed lady. But I love you.
Yeah. Googly eyes eye is mentioned at the video at 1:30, which is going to be redirected to go over there, folks. I would love it if you go there. Here we go. Jordan, amazing person as well.
Super chat.
So I'm going to cover these. I'm going to tackle these because we really only got like 17 minutes. Next week, I pick up inventory for you. You'll be
my
set.
beauty. I love you so much, my Erica. She knows.
Super chat.
Okay, I think we're slowly catching up. I'm late and have no idea what's going on, but I feel left out. Yes, Scott. Every time you come in, feel that way and just drop down some dollars. Scott is an amazing person, folks. His channel is growing. He shares his past and why he moves the way he does, and really uplifts a lot of people. When you think people have it all, probably because they didn't have much where I come from. And Scott shares his story, and it makes you want to not have nothing and you want to have things. But then as a reseller, you have so much, you forget to list it. And who can relate to that death pile?
I resonate with that guy right there because I know exactly how he feels.
He's an amazing guy. Scott, thank you.
Super chat.
All right. Oh, thank you, Darcy.
Super chat.
I'm going to tackle these, but we're also stepping out of a beautiful person. You go, girl.
Oh, you know I love you, girl. I've sent you many emails. Oh my gosh.
Super chat. Super chat.
That's my sweet Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. Peg, Penny.
Super chat.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
It's hard to say anything but thank you. Like I said, sometimes
I'm giving
words are just as powerful as long paragraphs and novel written messages. Folks, hit the like button. We're gonna do a giveaway right now. So Carrie, tell your
What am
story.
I?
Tell your story. But we only have 15
Wait,
minutes left.
what am I telling?
I don't know. We've been
I
I've been putting you all so many times to these because of these amazing people. Shame on y'all, folks, for being so loving and caring about others. That's
okay.
not what we do here. No, that is exactly what we do here,
Hey,
folks. This is the kind of
look,
community you want. You build what you want and you mold it the way you want to be welcoming to yourself and be happy when you go to sleep and be thankful when you wake up and look forward to doing it all over again.
100%.
On you, Carrie.
What am I doing?
Just talking. Just talking. I'm gonna set up the
You do it.
prize
You for
because
a
we're gonna
love.
do a giveaway.
Do a penny. Thank you.
Penny, thank you. Give me a second. All right, because we're gonna do a giveaway here in a second. All right, Penny, thank you. Coming up.
Super chat.
Okay, you set up the giveaway. So one thing that I also was trying to do is a thankfulness exercise, like in the morning after you're conscious and your cup of coffee, which I need a few. Um,
I had one.
just try to do a moment to be thankful for people in my life. So, of course, we have Jeffrey Parker. We have my lovely children. We have my friends, um, family. And just starting the day on that note sets me up for a whole day of just being able to give good to everybody and receiving the good vibes. It doesn't have to be anything else other than just you're open to receiving good stuff. I don't know, that's maybe that sounds like a little crazy, but it's a little tiny thing that I like to do, and it just really it just makes I feel like you appreciate life, you appreciate people, you appreciate so many things. um just be open to receiving all that lovely love. Who doesn't feel it, right? I don't know. So anyway, my son works at Vamps. He's a cook over there. So Vamps, if you've ever watched Gold and Silver Pawn, or Pawn Stars from Vegas, right? One of their guys, Danny, is he's the car guy, and he owns this restaurant bar called Vamps. It's over on Sahara. Yeah, my son hears me talking about him. He's in the next room. Anyway, so he's the chef over there, and he just worked Tuesday, and they had the singer from 3 Days Grace there. So he just got to see that. He served a burger to Sammy Hagar. So, I can't talk about that. Shh, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. But anyway, he does some fun stuff, and some celebrities happen to go in there. So he's always got some good stuff. So my son, he loves baking, and so Jeffrey Parker and I are the lovely recipients of his joy of baking. And he smoked a loaf of bread. You should have tasted that. He loves smoking. Him and my husband love to do barbecue and smoking stuff. So Dustin's been trying. His name is Dustin. He's been trying some things out, like the bread. He just tried the apple pie. He was smoking water. I don't know what he's doing the smoke water for, but something. So maybe to put into the pie crust or whatever. But how lucky is that, right?
That's very lucky. I do want to bring up something, folks. I said something earlier that Mikey stole away Carrie, and I didn't mean that to be taken the wrong way. It was joking, and I feel really bad for saying it and not something that is true. I don't want people to twist stuff. I just had to bring it up and say that is not it, and I am not one to put pride in front of me to not apologize and publicly or face to face. I am really sorry, and I don't want my brother, who I think is the best person that has come into my life recently, to feel any kind of way for me saying something that I didn't mean it that way.
Oh,
And
Mikey knows. Who doesn't know you're joking? We know.
but I had to say it. I have
Okay.
to say it. But we are gonna do a giveaway,
Okay.
and this is for the Trash to Cash podcast coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And there was over around 200 people that commented, so we're gonna see who won this. Let me get on the rest presents. Is it this one? I haven't done
I
this in a while.
I don't know anything.
Share screen. Not that one. All right, I got that screen open. Present, share screen. Entire, window. No, that's not it. Entire screen. Why is it not coming up? Give me a second here.
All right.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I got it. Okay, it's showing it. And then, all right, I won't be able to see it. So I put in a video here. And for those who don't know, I had a live the other day saying I was going to do a giveaway for the Trash to Cash podcast. And those who commented in this video, Trash to Cash, we're going to be given a chance to possibly win a ticket for it in April. And there's information down in the description more about it. And if you end up winning and can't make it, folks, you could give it to whoever you want. Hopefully they come down and could make it. If you're local, even better. But if you're coming down, happen to be here for vacation, this is your ticket. And it's only a one ticket. And I have another ticket to give that I bought 2 of them. So good luck. So got the Trash to Cash. Ask you little questions. 5. Then right here, 198 comments. 21 out of the 198 people typed in Trash to Cash. Where's it at? And it's going to be right over here on the left side. So good luck. Angie Resells has a podcast. Let's Do Lunch podcast. I was watching them today before we went live. Really good people. Her and Kristen, a real squirrel, who I think was inside here earlier. And Angie, you won. I'll reach out to you. It's pretty easy to talk to her. She's very approachable online and even through messages. Really good personality, and I like her a lot. Their show today was other ones. So Angie won it. Let me get out of the screen here. And later on, I'm going to have another giveaway. Can I win the ticket? So the Trash to Cash podcast is Kevin, American Arbitrage, Dave, NC Picker, and American Commonwealth Picker. So these 3 guys are doing big things, and they're traveling down to Vegas. This is going to be their second time, and they're going to have an event. They do have tickets on Eventbrite. If you're interested or coming down with everything I said earlier, go and check out the stuff down there. See, I think it's $40, but it's like a 2-day process. We're going to thrift together, be part of their podcast. They're going to share it on their thing. They ask questions, and if you haven't followed them already, see what you're getting into, which is good. It's fun. It's enjoyable. You just got to witness it yourself. So congratulations.
That's super awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome guys. And I mentioned it in the video that's going to be out in about 7 minutes after this, that we're all going to go to.
Okay.
You're all good.
Anything else?
I think the comments skipped down again, but so high up. Did I cover this one? Back from the new, it was to become a member. Thank you and welcome to the Reseller Cartel.
Round up the team, we got another one.
I love it.
There you go.
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Fabulosa.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any more. I think that was it, but it might have skipped over, folks. And I'm not trying to skip over anybody, but there's so much love for Carrie today and comments and support, and we're gonna get her a lot of stuff that she needs for her new journey and YouTube whatnot. Oh, Ducticians. Did I get this one? Ducticians is now a member. Thank you.
Oh, Beltians, not Titians.
Round up the team, we got another one.
Did they tell us how they're called, the Deltuckians, like where they are?
It was so much comments I couldn't catch up.
Sherry's fabulous.
Round up the team, we got another one.
I have a few pen pals. She's one of my pen pals.
Carol, no, you don't have to be a reseller to go. This is open. It's entertaining. It's good people. I went last year. I got to meet Art of Resale there. I got to meet Carrie, I believe, for the first time there, as well as Dave NC Picker and Dawn American Arbitrage and Dave's wife. I think we met her either the following day, Tina, and just really, it was really fun. It was enjoyable. We're by the bar, but the location and information stuff this year is different. Potatoes. So there's this old movie that they invited me over to their place and we watched it. I think I forget what it was. Was it New Year's or something? Not New Year's, but it was something. We went over, we're hanging out, and there was these hand puppets, beavers, and one of them asked, "Do you have potatoes?" So it stuck with me ever since then, and I've tried to like just use that. So now he's using it back at me.
That's
So
thanks
thank you.
to another Carrie. Carrie.
Yeah, this is the Cary. You are.
Correct.
Is it Kari?
R-I. That's
Oh,
Simon.
yeah, I see that.
Woo!
Emmett Otter, yes. Yeah.
Emmett Otter. Oh my God. That makes me think of my sister. My sister loved that. It's another story, another day.
Sweet. Yeah, folks. Let me see. We got 4 minutes, Carrie.
All right.
You tell the people where you're gonna be on.
Huh?
Your YouTube channel and everything new to you.
So, oh my gosh. Read that.
Nah, I stopped after Kentucky. Not really.
It kind of is. Yep. Exactly what I thought, because I know exactly what you're talking about with Ranseltucky outside in Niagara County. Deltucky. I get it. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys. I don't know what I would know what to do. Those guys. So upcoming will be I've got, if you decide to follow, I think Sonny put my link tree somewhere. I have a everything is called the Desert Mermaid. The Desert Mermaid Facebook page, Desert Mermaid Instagram. Now listen, I'm new to Instagram, so forgive me if it isn't the greatest. I'm getting there. And then I'm going to be flipping the YouTube channel over. Obviously I'm having help from the boys because, you know, Carrie's not so good on the YouTube yet. But we'll be switching that over to the Desert Mermaid as well. And the my whatnot is also called the Desert Mermaid. This way you don't have to think of anything but the Desert Mermaid. And where did that come from? Because
Where did it come from?
So I think I'm a mermaid. Because I love mermaids, and mostly it's because of this glorious hair here. When I was young, my family used to always cut my hair off. So when I got older, I'm like, you know what? I'm having my hair as long as I want it. I don't care how old I am, 29 3/4. I'm having long hair. And thus the mermaid hair was born. And I live in the desert. I know, it's crazy. So it became the Desert Mermaid because of that. So that's the story of the Desert Mermaid. Simple. My daughter made me a beautiful logo, so I'm hoping I'll be chatting with Sonny about some upcoming items so that I can get my lovely logo out there. I do have an email address. It's 716desertmermaid@gmail. If you have any questions. I tried to send Sonny my address of Charleston Antique Mall, but if you ever, come out here and go to Charleston, we'll put that somewhere somehow because I was late in doing that. But I'm booth 716, and if you're from Western New York, that's the Buffalo area code, and that's what I use. So those are all the things. That's all that I've got. I don't know. What else you got up your sleeve there, Sonny? We got like a half a minute left. Not even.
Carrie said Archie. I didn't see that, folks. But Archie Biscuit, but I think left a super chat and it's not letting me go. I mean, it is, but it's kind of way up there. Might have been early on. Let me give you a thank you to Deltuckians.
Deltuckians.
Deltuckians. Thank you.
Think of Kentucky.
Super chat.
And then I don't see it. but I've met Archie a handful of times. He's here, and I'm going to trust Carrie. Here you go.
Another
Thank you, Archie.
Super chat.
And folks, that is it. I got the link up here. I think I threw it in there, and I'm gonna have a video out here, and it's probably already starting for the countdown. So thank you, folks. Follow Carrie. She's gonna be rocking and doing some really good things and be all over the place. And thank you all for coming by and showing her support and love, which is all I want for everybody. And
Thank you guys so much. Seriously, you don't know how much you're loved. Seriously, your comments. I just living on your comments alone is like something that touches me so much. I can't even tell you. Like it just amazes me. Goofball, weirdo lady from Buffalo living in Vegas thinks she's a freaking mermaid, and that I get this much love. So thank you guys so much. And who else do I have to thank? Oh, this way. This one right here. My love doll. Sonny, that sounded like really weird. I'm sorry. Usually I say love bug, Sonny. And do we end this with the hair flip?
you do the hair flip. I can't compete with you.
Oh, I know, because she's good today. Look at that. Look at that. Come